Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So we got a new Mac build. That's right. They basically nerfed all the quest items that had charge effects because they were looping a little bit too aggressively. They absolutely should have, so I I applaud this change. It was not all that fun to play against constant freeze max, but now there are a few other things that you can do, and I've never actually seen anyone else play a Mac build with a Palenquin, but people in my chat said it probably would work out pretty well. This is the first run I had with it, and honestly, it worked out really well. If you're unfamiliar, Palenquin is a large Mac item that gives all of your items a pretty substantial amount of crit, and when you crit with an item, it gets cooldown reduction. At Diamond, it's 12 cooldown reduction. Now, this is relevant because they changed the way that cooldown reduction formulas work. It used to be that it would do 12% of the remaining cooldown. So basically, if your item had like a 100-second cooldown, you take away 12, so it would go to 88. And then it would be 12% of the 88, but that wouldn't really be 12. So it would take a lot of triggers until an item goes to the minimum 1-second cooldown prior to this patch. Now, the devs anticipated that this would get a little bit out of hand, so all the items that have to do with percentage-based cooldown reduction had their percentage reduced, and this does include Palenquin. Nevertheless, the shift towards the new mechanic, where now it's just of the base, so if you had a 100 cooldown item, the cooldown always goes down by 12% in that case. It doesn't matter how much remains. And what that means is if you have an item that has a cooldown of 12 but a starting cooldown of 100, it'll cooldown go to 0, but it won't go to 0 because the minimum cooldown is 1 second. However, max quest items have 1 second charge on them. The real kind of thing that makes this not crazy consistent, other than actually needing the quest items with Palenquin, with some charge mechanics in the mix, is that Palenquin requires each individual item to crit in order to reduce its own cooldown. And a lot of items that are normally good at cooldown charging that you would have in a typical Mac build, they don't do damage or heal or shield or regen, which are the only things that can crit. For example, if you have the Relic that just slows a bunch of stuff, slow can't crit. So you have to actually compensate by enchanting those items with effects that do crit. It gets a little bit squirrely, and that's why I had my doubts, but as you're about to see in today's video, those doubts are fairly unfounded because this gets really crazy. Enjoy the game.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find it. Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Okay. New item starter pack. I'm back in a sec, guys.
Another.
Okay, sorry about that.
Another step forward on my
The one thing I don't do.
It takes real confidence to let a kid.
Yeah, the regen one's
Highly
usually
impressed.
pretty damn good. I'm just thinking, like, can I actually win this one? I think I can't.
We take pride
So
in restorations. Our items have
I'm gonna juice the peace route for econ. because I had 4 gold left, right? So if I go to that shop, with the amount of gold that I have, can I bridge the difference between winning and losing? And the answer, I think, is no. If I do stabilize, it'll be pretty close to fatigue, in which case his shield's gonna give him the edge. So. If there was no fatigue, I think I actually win here. See, like right about now, I kind of like stabilize. But then he's bonus shielded during fatigue. Yeah, sorry I was gone a little bit longer than I thought I would be. Had to talk to the mower dude. Let's get rid of the Kripps, that's fine.
The smaller proportions, the finer. Shall I gift wrap it for you?
At this point, we just like buy everything.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
Okay, these are they're really crap.
I think that suits you.
Maybe not quite everything.
Just close your eyes and grab something. Louis!
Knee brace
That's a
is
bargain.
very
While
solid.
you're doing your part to clean up the
Also
bazaar,
have regen items here.
that's been sitting there 20 years.
Oh, actually that thing is nuts, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's sell this.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Okay. Oh, I have a freeze item and a poison item. I think the freeze will have to wait.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Yeah. Really not sure where I want to go with this one. Crab will probably go down. Mowing lawns kills character. Did I mow my own lawn? I did for many years. We actually stopped because the mower broke down. And the guy who fixes mowers just like offered to do the mowing. I'm like, oh, okay.
Not all my subjects
Nice.
survive my experiments.
A mower Roomba? Wait, they have those?
I'm pretty. Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy.
For free?
I
Not quite.
Curio sells junk. They don't make these like they used to.
Slow 1 for 2. That's really, really garbage. Okay.
I have faced 82.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
PALENQUIN for relic loops. Sounds like it could be good. Yeah, I'm not beating obsidian, silver, seaweed. Like even if I regen all this damage, it's gonna one-shot me pretty
All
soon.
cannon, no ball.
I mean, the first guy I could have beat if I didn't go all in on relics, but that guy, I don't think I had any shot.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. Do you have to leave already?
just have so many items that I need to up.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. New is our items have lived. They have stories.
Man, I could probably beat that guy. So you do Palenquin instead of library? I think you have to get pretty lucky for that to work. It's still pretty slow scaling. Yeah, I'm gonna play SRS of Enormity and Ruthless Guardian. But, I mean, it's Ruthless, so plans change all the time in that.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for...
Averageness! You see that, Parkin? That's how it...
That is actually pretty good for Frozen Flame in terms of timing. I'm just kind of poor is the problem. I also don't know if Frozen Flame is good enough, like, in general. When you poison, that gets poisoned, like, that is pretty good. Yeah, I think we have to not get the Frozen Flame at this time.
I mean, help you.
After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
My work is for the glory of some master. So, tell some.
You've just taken a step toward buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Okay. I think now it's actually winnable, potentially.
Why must we do a
Yeah, the regen totem is very strong early. And if you get something that converts... is his active? His is not active. Yeah, if you get something that converts regen into damage, you're gonna be doing really, really well. Okay, so we have regen and slow, and we're working on poison. Can we nuke the frost totem? Probably not. But what then? I like my knee brace. I guess we nuke nothing. Or we just get a freebie.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can sell you.
kind of cool, I guess. Have to not use slow though, because slow can't crit. I think I want slow still in general. And I think I want regen on everything.
Well,
Fine.
don't you have anything smaller?
Should be fun. Tons of self-poison.
Hi, I'm a Hexa. How can I replace you today? Your settings are
How the hell am I supposed to
incompatible with
level
the
that up?
Hexa software.
Did I sell the freeze without triggering freeze? God damn it. That was not very smart.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly common. Tell everyone.
It does not seem very worthwhile.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
With each new discovery, the formula revealed.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
Okay. Damn, dude, crypto crashed.
I bought my first house when I was 20. Work harder.
Yeah, I made a big blunder selling the freeze item for actually using it in combat to trigger this.
I don't have time for this anyway. I own 3 businesses.
Okay, this is like pretty ZDPS, but the amount of regen is insane.
Underestimate me.
We still lose to
Makes
like
this more fun.
scaling into one-shot type stuff. I mean, that is... What? This guy won with that? But how? Why is the water wheel over there? Okay.
Next time, boys, less blunder.
Okay, I don't know.
More
I don't know, guys.
blunder.
Wild. Oh, perfect 10. Okay.
People first, profit 10. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Guy's actually kind of strong.
Eternity is fire. Join us.
Peace Rot Distillery. Wait, what's the bug?
Watch the shadows. Mortal.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
I really like the Resto Claw, but really doesn't fit what we got going on here. Oh, it screws up inventory positions. Alright. We're back in.
You don't have time not to buy this. I found some accelerating speed for you.
Okay, we're at gold with the Palanquin. Yeah, I really like that. Maybe not that one.
Good food. Feed my food. Literally makes you a
7 of 20. I only lost like day 1. Well, I think we can beat dino builds, just like rail builds that might burst me down. Oh wow, that is not okay. Wait, he killed me? Damn. 400 damage, dinosaur. That's insane. Dooley gets two-shotted by his own dinosaur. This guy must have got the entire package on day 2. That's wild. F-15's fine.
My battle days are over, but my weapon, Newful, teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Gideon Mace.
small items, small people. I love them all.
We have good decisions to make. I think the Venomander is not going to make the cut, first of all. The Weaselpede
Did he see me close a deal?
is quite important for the short term.
Oh, like the bee that nested in my mother. I'll show those stumps
Try
back
that.
home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
Well, good luck then. Tightened, tempered, oiled, and...
Gonna go ham on regen. I think this guy does actually have a thing. No reroll? Yeah, maybe I should have. I think we're done with the phrase in one go. It's very nice. Almost done with the fire. Weasel just to activate the phrase. Poison crit is really good. I mean, we might get an item that I want to nuke, right?
Discounts for peace.
Your aura guided me to what
needed. Use that for the good of all.
Alembic. Unfortunately, it is the burn item that kind of needs to take a back seat here. Okay, we might need some gold here, so
To freeze is to purify. As
maybe.
we say in the frost, may you keep your feet.
Not impressed. Undefeated dually again.
You knew my...
This is a railgun. Crit. Crit again. Okay guys, that's all you need to beat Railgun. 2000 regen. Oh my god, I almost died. $5,500 damage. 18 seconds. Not enchanted. What the hell?
Gaseo Vapotino.
Why? Why you do this?
Bold, brave, iconic.
I don't think I'm gonna use a sapphire, but it just seems like a bad idea to throw it out, you know? I think for 2 gold we do not throw it out.
Welcome in, Hanchu. Every item.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
That's not bad, but it is gonna take a while to scale. The regen crit only buffs 1 item with that crit chance. Not as good as it seems.
Man or beast?
Yes!
It's hard to tell.
I would never debase my haggling. You're a smart one for your size. You want to buy that? I mean,
Everything's okay.
excellent choice.
Looks like it's Dooley again. Another undefeated dually. 3 undefeated dualies in a row. Days 7, 6, and 5. That's actually pretty wild. Actually kind of wild. Yeah, I think the boar is still the play here.
I will fight.
Momosaur, 500. It all depends on where the Momosaur lands. That's fine.
My mind glows. I see everything.
That is very good. I don't really need weapons.
Big show for you tonight. Big show.
Damage skill.
Drum roll, please.
Lifesteal weapons. Oh, those ones, right. I'll get right on it. I suppose we can do like a test run here. Just to kind of see how good this is. Man, that is pretty good.
What strange creatures prowl these
Oh
streets?
no! Okay.
Eat up, bulk up, get. Now that's a healthy diet.
Oh wow, level 10 on 8,
My
nice.
power burns hotter, melting
Haste.
away impurities.
When you crit, haste one item for 3 seconds? I definitely feel the loss of the quill backscaling the regen.
Young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Yeah, I think I'll probably get one-shotted by that shark. Maybe not, because I slow him so much. My regen right now.
Talent. You should put it toward noble.
1. Okay, okay. I think I want poison, because I get crit chance when I poison, so I can enchant something with something good. I don't know if I can beat Komats. I think Komats has like some giga ramping stuff.
I shall protect his secret. Your ancestors give you strength. Use it well.
Yeah, the poison relic is pretty good. I just don't know if I need it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna obsidian something.
I will defeat.
Alchemy is more poetry than science. I fear you will take it too far. Eternal life will be a curse.
Just doesn't really get used enough. I think earrings is correct. The earrings get used a lot, and because now they can crit,
We're out to defeat the king,
they're gonna go
not
down
to
1
squabble
second
with nobody.
and charge loop a lot better. Going down.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
2.2 earrings, 1, 2.2. I think the incense actually needs to be replaced. I guess the slow is good though, but I don't know. Okay, I guess it's a tough call. I'm not sure.
You are amusing. Why so fight?
I actually don't need library here.
Tiny Andy says I need to close the deal. Nah. Well, howdy, hero. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years.
I'll do this now. No.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Actually, I really want any amount of cooldown reduction because we're hitting like critical mass with it.
The Outlander way is true.
I guess Pendulum's actually pretty good too, but I don't think I have room for it. Okay.
You look rough, man. Let's fix you up. Are you sure you're kind of...
The bazaar's a crazy place, right? Happy to make a sale.
Fine, I guess I'll
Sad to
keep
say
it.
goodbye. Another step forward on my path.
That's pretty good. I need to AFK another couple minutes though, guys. Let me see. I'm gonna guess if I win. I mean, I'm gonna blindly guess yes, I'm gonna win.
Not like other Kripparrians.
Okay, I actually want to see this. I don't know. the freeze kind of stops my item loops. I think I lose actually. Oh no.
Well, I'll admit,
Wow.
that was impressive.
Yeah, he gets destroyed by... He can only get one charge per interval, so this can only go off every 2 seconds, and these are going off 5 times per second. I'm literally outpacing his cold room. Look at that, it only went off 6 times. 31. Damn, dude, this has 2,000 regen? I don't even think I need that item. Alright, give me a couple minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I tried to be as fast as I could. Skills, please. Oh. That's pretty big. I think crit is the most important stat, actually.
Little sentience love shops. So,
Second library. Ah, never the one you need, huh?
we're gone.
Yeah, I needed to speak to our lawnmower dude about something I forgot to mention earlier.
A waste of my time.
Health goes burr. I think a big reason why this time this setup will actually work is because we got the knee brace extra health.
Temper, sharpen.
Because we have like crazy regen, but we're still susceptible to one-shots. 50 crit when you crit with an item reduces cooldown by 12%. Okay. I think now we tried that. So the end game is like freeze locking a few items, perhaps. Wow, that is a crazy amount of damage, Jesus Christ. Nah, I can't. Obsidian Poppy Field. Wow. When your enemy uses a weapon, charge a relic 1 second. And I am spamming earrings. That's pretty unlucky. I've only seen that skill once before.
Cast aside your deathstruments. I suppose you'll go by a weapon instead.
I think I might get rid of the regen.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
See, the phrasing potential is good, actually.
Disgusting creatures. With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
This would substantially help the freeze lockout. This would substantially increase the damage. Like, if I do the 32 crit on the earrings, that's insane. It goes from 62 to 94, which is an enormous difference. I think Toxic Flame is better overall, but I kind of want to see just how degen the looping can be, because this is the first time I'm trying PALENQUIN in a build like this.
Buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
9 win Vanessa, Jesus.
I will leave you alone.
That's like 1,000 times more burn and poison. Right. It's gonna be a lot of poison. Let's see it. This is a good test for it. Yeah, like half his board is frozen.
Another round.
I mean, that went off only 5 times. It doesn't really matter that much.
You may call me Cobweb, but my true name takes time.
Honestly, I kind of like that.
Moments, river of time.
Yeah, hell, the spider mace is quite good too.
Time is a
It is a relic now.
Time is.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
If we have only one regen item, we get way more regen. That's the thing.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
Incredible.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands.
Oh, that's sick too.
Hey, you're a natural at this.
Come on in. Let's chat. Maybe if I got any goods.
Oh yeah, I guess the venom was pretty decent. That's true. Just to kickstart the spider mace a little bit. Quicksilver could get me Sapphire, I thought about it, yep. But I don't want it to receive the slow procs, is the thing. Oh man, shiny carpet with triple crit damage. Do freeze lock him after a few seconds though. Yep.
Please, share with me your secrets.
Yeah, the mace is good.
Make deals, not. I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
Okay, this should be way faster. Because that's a separate interaction that's charging it. 4, 9. I think we're gonna hit that to try to get the Blank Slate online absolutely as fast as possible.
My body may be gone, and yet I remain eternal. I shall never.
Yeah, it's instant looping now.
Our descendants have grown strong. This is good for the Bazaar.
Oh, cool. $50.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
I think we do want the slow freeze. I only need one more win, but we have cheat death available. So 9 win Mac.
If you knew, Mice, death laughs at us both.
use an enchanted item. Actually, my blank slate's not enchanted. Okay, that freeze is a problem though.
Time is long, but I have not.
Are you kidding me? He didn't win because of this. He won because the RNG freeze hit the one item that carries me now. Literally 1 in 4 chance to even have a remote possibility of winning. What happened? He froze the main item, and I didn't do anything, basically.
So close to failure, I must rise up.
Reuse, recycle, trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Oh, I should have hit that.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Paste 1,
Warms
4.
my rusty circuits to see that find on.
Slow 2 for 3 now.
Ooh-wee.
Pretty
Now
huge.
that's a bargain.
Okay.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been years. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
My mind glows. I see everything.
I know your goal is noble, but you must make it.
The desert wind is warm perfume.
I really wish I had like Clamor or something. We hit infinite at like 6 seconds.
That's a fine piece, but it can be better. Feel the difference? That's some massive.
That slows 1 extra now, so it's actually decent. Yeah, I don't know if I could beat that guy.
You look at me, we fight.
If I beat him, I get level 18, which is really nice, but...
I go
Okay.
back, Frost. Not belong.
Beautiful.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Useless. .5 freeze. So basically this is my first attempt using Palanquin. A few of you guys said it's pretty good now. I think it is pretty good. 97 crit on the Blank Slate. And each time it crits, its cooldown is reduced by 12, so it very quickly goes to 1 second. We put Obsidian on the earrings so it can crit. It has when you haste or slow charge 1. So this slows 3 and haste when it goes off. So this triggers that. And then that triggers that. And then it goes off super, super, super fast. Once the cooldowns hit like 2, which is almost instantly. And the Spider Mace is now a relic. We also have some pretty good crit on there. Here comes Dino. Some chance we can just freeze lock him. Yeah, it's over. Look at that regen. 10,000 regen already. This healed for 100,000. It said it went off twice. did it though. I think it was a little more than twice. That's definitely a bug, actually. Let me submit that. If that hit earrings, I was toast. No, it could loop with the spider mace. It had to hit the earrings and the spider mace. Actually, no. Even if it hit the earrings and the spider mace, we have when you slow charge 1. I was only toast if it literally hit exactly the blank slate. Sure, we can see it again. And for that to happen, it'd have to be the Momosaur. Because the troll only hits smalls. I'm gonna go off, look at that. Oop.
I can feel the foundation humming beneath my feet. Such power.
Give me a second here.